Hi, my name is Lorna. I'm a yoga teacher and a psychotherapist. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to take about 10 minutes now to do something that's great for absolute beginners. So you'll then be able to say that you've done some yoga and then you're not just a total beginner. You don't need a mat, you just need a floor. Assume you've got a floor, something to sit on. You can put a blanket down, a towel down, whatever you like. But I want to teach you something today, the 3-part yogic breath. Very, very important. 3-part yogic breath. It's also super simple. So I'm going to ask you to come to lying down. So come to lying down. If you need to feel more comfortable, you can always put some cushions under the backs of your knees, or if you've got a bad back, keep your knees bent. So making yourself as comfortable as you can on the floor. Comfortable as you can on the floor. Bringing your hands to your lower belly. Hands to your lower belly. Just take a few natural breaths. A few natural breaths. You may notice the temperature of your hands on the belly. Just arriving onto the floor, noticing gravity pulling you down. Pulling you down. Notice any sensations in the lower spine, right side, left side, mid spine, top of the neck, back of the head. Just begin to settle here. Just take a moment to notice any sounds outside of the room you're in. What can you hear? Now any sounds in the room. Any sounds in the room. You may begin to hear your breath. And coming a little closer to notice any sounds from your body. And begin to hear your natural breath. And if you like, and when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to really take 3 powerful breaths. In through your nose. Exhale. And again. Last time, deeply inhale. Okay, and this time, I'm going to ask you to have your hands on the belly again, maybe fingertips touching above the belly button. And we're going to inhale and we're going to try to direct our breath into the lower belly, so into the abdomen. So we're going to so we're filling the lower lungs. So deeply inhale through the nose. Fill the belly. Have a few practices at this. So when you inhale, you may notice the fingertips coming away from each other. And sometimes we notice and sometimes we don't, and that's okay. So lower belly breath, deeply inhale, lower belly. And it's weird to start to do this at first. It's like a gear of a car. So inhale the breath, lower belly. Couple more times. Okay. Now, if you like, and when you're ready, I'd like you to take your hands onto your ribs. So the side ribs, like the gills of a fish. Sounds quite gross, doesn't it? But, get a hold of your ribs or feel them. And you may even notice the temperature of your hands on the side of your ribs. And now what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to inhale and inflate the side ribs. So let's have a few tries of getting this wrong. Okay, so we're going to inhale, directing the breath into the side ribs. So you may notice the hands moving the ribs floating upwards. Have a few goes, get it wrong, because it'll fill the lower belly, fill the chest, or what the hell is Lorna talking about? So go on. Inhale into the side ribs. So use your brain, really focus on sending your brain into your side ribs. Maybe put the hands a little firmer on the ribs. Inhale. Have some practice breaths here. We're really not used to filling the side ribs. Do it again. Inhale. Okay. Okay, then the next place I want you to put your hands is on the collarbones. So a lot of the time we're breathing into our upper chest. When we're anxious, we breathe in our upper chest. Shallow breaths. Okay, so this time we're going to inhale, close your eyes, direct your breath into the upper chest. Only fill the upper chest, so the collarbones are going to float up. Get it wrong, have a few tries at this. What's she talking about? Breathing just into the upper chest. Fill the upper chest. One more time. Okay, let that go. Let that go. Okay, so now we've got 3 parts. Lower belly, side ribs, upper chest. So let's do this again. Hands on the lower belly. Inhale. Exhale. Side ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Upper chest. Inhale. Upper chest only. Exhale. Okay. Now we're going to attempt to take one really long breath and go through all of the parts. So using your hands. Inhale, direct the breath to the lower belly. Move the hands to the side ribs. Some more breath in there. Upper chest, place the hands on the collarbones. Take another sip. Exhale. We'll do this again. Lower belly. Move the hands to the side ribs. Upper chest, fill. And let that go. Let that go. Now, have a little wiggle, have a little move. And I'm going to ask you to place your palms at the side of your body. Facing the hands to the floor beside you. I'm going to ask you to deeply inhale. Raise the arms. Take it back. See if you can touch the floor behind you. Maybe take the arms wider so you're more comfortable. And then bring them back down. Okay. So now we're going to try and knit all of this together. So deeply inhale. Send the breath to the lower belly. Slowly floating the arms up. Side ribs, chest, touch the floor. When you're ready to exhale, slowly float the arms back down. The 3-part breath. And again, inhale, floating the arms up, fill the lower belly. Inhale, sip some more, side ribs. Sip some more, fill the upper chest. Extend, stretch. When you're ready to exhale, begin to exhale. Upper chest, side ribs, lower belly. Let it go. We'll do this again. Deeply inhale. Internal voice, I want you to act to say lower belly, side ribs, upper chest. Touch the floor. It'll take a while and a bit of practice to get this right. So when our breath syncs up with movement, know that it's difficult, okay? Know that it's hard. Okay, let's try it again. Can we sync our breath up with the movement? So the top of the movement will be the top of my breath. Let's give it a go. Inhale, fill the lower belly. Side ribs, upper chest. Smile, and can you begin to exhale, lowering the hands? Can you slow down that exhalation? Slow down that exhalation. Just notice what happens when we slow down. When you're ready, when your body is ready to inhale, begin to move and breathe. So syncing up, dancing, breath and movement. The brain is active, directing the breath to the lower belly, side ribs, upper chest. You may want to pause at the top of this breath. Pause. When your body is ready to exhale, not when I say, when you're ready to exhale, begin to connect the movement. Exhaling the arms back down. You may want to pause here at the bottom, and I want you to notice your body breathing. When your body is ready to inhale, begin to move and breathe. Eyes open or closed, you choose, you decide. The 3-part yogic breath. So continue with this movement, connecting body and breath. We can also work on the 3-part breath seated. So we're going to inhale belly, side ribs, upper chest. Pause. Exhale. Slowing down that exhalation. Bringing the hands together in front of the body. And again. Get the brain to send the breath into the lower belly. Side ribs, open the arms up. Upper chest. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. Do that one more time. Again, you can do this anywhere. You can even do it on the bus, on an aeroplane. Not that I've been on an aeroplane in a long time. Maybe without the arms on the bus though. Okay, so let's do it without the arms. Brain, visualize the belly, the colour yellow at the belly button. Okay, bright sunshine. Inhale, fill the lower belly. Side ribs, upper chest. Chin's parallel with the floor, spine lengthens. Smile, pause. Exhale. Let's do it again. Visualize the belly. Inhale, fill the lower belly. Side ribs. Upper chest. Exhale. Let's do it again. Remember, do it on the bus. Do it when you're on a Zoom meeting at work. Get paid for doing breathing exercises and yoga. Okay? They'll never know. They'll just think that you're looking really interested, which I think is quite funny. It's what people say to me. I'm actually usually just getting paid for breathing. Okay, so let's do some yoga at work, working from home. Deeply inhale the lower belly. Side ribs. Upper chest. Notice your body breathing. I'd like you now to make yourself as comfortable as you can. You may want to get a cushion. I'm going to get a cushion. These bolsters are great. I'd reckon they're about 30 quid if you want to get a bolster. Great for the spine. You can also work from home with a bolster and keep your spine straight. Okay, so making yourself as comfortable as you can on your bolster, or on your cushion, or on your seat, or lying down. So we're going to inhale, and I want you to hear the sound of your body breathing. Hear your breath, eyes open or closed, or halfway. Begin to hear your body breathing. Natural breath. And now I'd like you to begin to notice the temperature of that breath when you inhale. The cool breath entering the nostrils. When your body's ready to exhale, exhale. You may notice the warmer temperature of the breath exiting the body. And you may not, and that's fine. So continue with this noticing of the breath. No control, no counting, no 3 parts, no over noticing. Just the temperature of the inhalation. Just letting go. Just know that the mind will wander. Know this is one of the hardest things to do in the world, to just sit and breathe. Keep your brain focused on the temperature of that breath entering the nostrils. We will be distracted. We always are. I am. The Dalai Lama is. You are. It's hard. And just pull back to the flow of your breath. coming back to the temperature of the breath entering the nostrils, the cool air. Slowly letting that go. Just beginning to hear the sounds in the room where you are. You may want to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, lick your lips, have a swallow, move your neck, and now just hearing the sounds outside of the room, in the world, inviting them in. Having a stretch, finding that yawn, always a yawn. There's always a yawn. Having a stretch. And I'd encourage you to, wherever you may be, just to try and switch on that noticing of the breath. Can I come back to notice my breath, the temperature of the breath? And I hope that was useful. Today we've covered the 3-part yoga breath, super important. It's like a basic recipe for yoga, like a Victoria sponge mix for yoga, okay? 3-part breath, wonderful. You can do it sitting down, you can do it lying down. What's great is to bring movement in with it as we start to connect our breath with moving our body. And it's really interesting to notice what happens when we start to slow it down. Yeah, so with that exhalation, I'm encouraging you to slow it down, like literally, boom, half the speed, and just notice what happens. Because often, especially with anxiety, there's a little monkey jumping around our heads saying, hurry up, you got to get it done, got to make the dinner, got to do the dishes, got to do the email, got to write the thing that you've got to write, which I have got to write. So it's noticing that, just notice it. Just notice it. Oh God, look what's happening when I'm slowing down. Look what's happening when I'm slowing down. And that is the work, and it's hard. So keep going, let me know some comments below, and I'll be back soon. Have a great day.